All right, let's go for part 2.
Yeah, we're back because we got talking about Chic and Tony Thompson and
Exactly.
all that good stuff. But
yes,
yeah, so that was on me. So I guess we did finish up the Chic thing, didn't we?
Yeah, but Chic, I mean, they were just incredible. They are just incredible musicians. I cannot believe. I mean, this guy is like top producer and whatnot.
yes,
Just amazing artists. Amazing
yes.
artists, man.
Oh yeah.
Amazing. And
Well, he was doing so much.
he is so. I mean, the people he's worked with. I mean, just starting out with Chic and producing for Sister Sledge and Diana Ross, man, and then to go on and work with Madonna and Duran Duran and David Bowie and all, and producing all these landmark albums, man. He's just mega talented.
Exactly. Wow.
Yeah.
Great band, great artist, great. Wow.
Yes, Chic, man. You can't say enough about him, man.
Yes.
Oh no, you can't. You really can't.
Yeah. Chic.
Chic. Right, so it's my turn, right? It's my
turn. So Chic.
All right, last album. It's actually was released a couple of weeks ago. It's the recent album of very cool band, electronic Afro funk band that I really like. It's Ibibio Sound Machine. Ibibio Sound Machine. This is the latest one called Electricity.
Oh my God, I love that cover.
I don't know if you're familiar with this band. Great, like I said, great band, like electronic, Afro funk. They are from London.
Awesome.
Very cool band. Very cool band. Comes on this great yellow splatter vinyl.
Gorgeous.
And this is the lead singer. Her name is Eno Williams. Super talented. She sings in English and in her native tongue, which is Ibibio from Nigeria. So the lyrics is in English and in Ibibio. Very cool.
Yeah.
This one is good, but not as good.
Yeah.
You have this one as well, funk. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not as good, maybe not as good as the previous one, which is this one here, Dokumin. I love it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this one is a little bit more funkier than the new one is maybe more electronic, pop electronic.
It is.
This one is way more funky. I really like this one.
Okay.
I agree with you. I do too. I like that one too. I like all of them, but yeah, you're right.
That's the one.
4 or 5 albums, I believe. Very cool band. Very cool.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
Wow. And her name is it Eno Williams? Am I saying it right?
Williams. Yeah, the lead
Eno Williams. Okay.
Williams.
No, I'm writing it down. I'm like, I gotta check that out.
ENO. Yeah.
Oh,
super talented lady. Love their music, man. Love their music.
All right.
Eno
Williams, girl.
Yep.
All right. And my girl's from the UK?
She's from the UK, but she's
awesome.
She's born in the UK and raised in Nigeria.
Okay.
And she uses like these old songs that her family taught her when she was a kid, and she uses that with their style of music and whatnot. It's very cool, very cool.
Okay, I have to check her out.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna like it. For sure.
All right, that's all electronic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Electronic funk, the great musician, great band, yeah.
Okay, I'm on it. I'm gonna check it out. You got some of her stuff too, funk. It sounds like you got. Yeah. I'm not gonna be left out the party. I'm about to
you're gonna like it. I'm sure you're gonna like it.
That's cool. All right, man.
Did I just stumble onto that, or did you introduce me to her, E? I can't remember.
What did you say?
Did you introduce me to her? That group?
I have no idea. Probably because I've mentioned them a few times on my channel. So maybe maybe last year. I don't know. I've talked about this album. Maybe that's when you.
Okay.
Mikey, let me tell you something about Eve, Mikey. Eve spending my money.
Oh, I know it.
All in my
I believe it.
It's mutual, my brother. Believe it.
I believe it. Yep. I know. That's why whenever somebody posts a new video, I have to go with trepidation. I said, "Oh Lord!" I said, "Now what's out?" You know. that's oh my God, but that's great. That's what we to share the music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Share the music and share now. That's wonderful. So so now I'm about to check it out.
That's the beauty of the vinyl community. That's the beauty of it. I mean, I've learned much.
I know. Love, listen, and learn.
Yep. That's the beauty of it.
All right, so Eno Williams.
Eno Williams.
Is it? I must have said it wrong like 4 times now. Okay. Say it for me again.
It's Eno. Eno.
Okay.
Yeah, Eno Williams.
Eno Williams, like Brian Eno.
Yeah.
Eno.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Eno Williams. All right, Eno.
Oh, believe me, Mike's learning the name too as we talk now.
Right. Okay. No, I love it. So sharing the wealth of knowledge. I love it.
Very underrated. You don't hear about them a lot, unfortunately, but they're a very cool band. Yeah.
That's what some of the best artists are right now, under the radar.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Woo-wee. All right. Is it back to me?
Yep. Back to you.
Oh, okay. All right. That is funny because it seems like everything we're talking about somehow ties into what one another is featuring. So Eve talking about Eno Williams and the new electronic vibe on the new album. So I've been thinking about it, and you all know me, so you know this is my girl. She was right there at the dawn of electronic music with her collaborator, Giorgio Moroder. We're going to talk about my girl, Donna.
Queen Donna? Of course.
You know, I'm not surprised you was not, that you did not show him Donna Summer.
You know I would. This was, I'm going to say, this was the first album I ever bought with my own money. Donna Summer, when I was coming up, she was everything. She was just everything. She was everywhere. And this album meant so much to me. And just, I use this as this is like the template that I think all dance albums should follow, because it's just amazing. Just amazing. She was just so full of talent, so colorful, so unique. And no one like her before or since. But this is the recent reissue that they did. This is probably the first video I ever did, was on Donna Summer's Greatest Hits on the radio, volume 1 and 2. This was they made it into a gatefold. It wasn't an issue, this one, but they reissued as a gatefold.
Nice.
That's nice.
This used to be the poster that was inside, if y'all remember that.
Yeah.
But
she was so beautiful.
I'm telling you, she was beautiful and talented. And this going to show just one
big vibe.
Wow.
And
I shouldn't be shocked. I knew that was going to be some kind of fabulous color.
You know it, man. I'm telling you. And then we got that pretty purple on this too.
Yeah.
And what knocked me out about this album, aside from her talent, when I was, listening to this, is just the format. You know how like every song, melts into another one, like the one song segues into another. And I'm just like, and when I was a kid, I thought all albums were going to do this, I said, oh, you mean they don't?
Yeah.
But just right, like the way that, Bad Girls, Hot Stuff segues into Bad Girls, and it's just made for continuous DJ play. Brilliant idea. And just over the years, just hearing about how involved she was, and I don't think a whole lot of people, like there's people out there who have more like a pedestrian knowledge of Donna Summer, but they don't know how involved she was. She wasn't just a voice in front of a microphone. Right. either wrote or co-wrote the songs, so she, just stick her in the studio and, she wasn't that type of singer. But she collaborated on the concepts. You could hear photographer Harry Langdon talk about the album shoots he did for Donna. She came in there with her own costumes. She did her own makeup. She had the layout of exactly how she wanted it. I mean, she was an artist. She was involved.
Oh, yeah.
And I love that back cover too. But, and all the hits, but, this album introduced me to so much as far as not just her, but dance music. When Enough Was Enough came out, made me a Streisand fan. I mean, this introduced me just a whole new world of music, period. And I'm just so thankful for it, still thankful for it. Never leaves my sight, always playing it. And just the breadth of her range, not just vocally. If I can remember correctly, she is the only female artist who was nominated for 7 genres, who got 7 Grammys in 7 genres.
Wow.
You're talking about Donna did rock, she did country, she did jazz, she did gospel, R&B, dance. She was Donna Summer, I'm telling you.
And we only talk about a disco era. Never.
Right. It's like I can see why she's called the Queen of Disco, but the fans know she was so much more. I mean, she could sing Blow the Roof Off with Dim All the Lights, but she could also, do write a country song for Dolly Parton, which is Starting All Over Again. She did that song for her. On My Honor, on the Bad Girls album, another country song. She could do everything. When she was covering, Someone to Watch Over Me, she could do jazz standards. I mean, but this was my intro to the girl. And I never forget it. And you put this album on a rainy day or a day when you're feeling down, nothing's going to uplift you like this album. It's so good. And you'll be boogieing around the house or wherever you at.
I believe it.
Donna.
When did that version come out? The color version of that?
This one, I want to say 2018, 2019, maybe.
Okay.
Might have been 2018, late 2018. But I still got that original with the poster inside. That hung on my wall for many years. So
I got that too. That's why I was asking about that color.
Yeah. So, but the color, and it's still out there.
Okay.
You can still get it. But man, she was just something. And Funk, you and I talk about this all the time because I'm always posting on Donna Summer. Her legacy is really being kept intact. The folks that Driven by the Music, they're constantly releasing Donna Summer all year round. She cannot be forgotten. I mean, there's always something new in her catalog that's being released. But this was the first that got me. This hooked me in. So
yeah, I'll tell you,
that's our girl.
When I first passed away, oh man, it was like a knife in the heart.
Ooh, she died on my birthday. I was like, that was the worst birthday I ever had.
Wow.
Oh my God. It was like you lost, we all lost somebody who was so vital to the music industry, but that was like losing a friend. When I lost Donna, I was just like, oh my God. And I still haven't recovered. Her music brings such joy and brings a smile to your face, but every now and then you still get so sad. I get that same way about Karen Carpenter. I put on Karen Carpenter, and it's just like, man, it's just like, they should be here. They should be here.
Yeah, gone too soon.
Gone too soon. But like they say, the music lives on. Got plenty of it to go around. So. But there we go.
And when you think about that, though, that is the true blessing that, we all should be so lucky after we pass on that we still remember in a way by lots of people the legacy of music they left behind.
Yes.
People, if I'm gone, it's just a few friends and family that will remember me. But they got the opportunity. When they pass, the world will remember them.
Yeah.
The world mourns. The world remembers, you know. Yeah. And to have releases come out, you know, every now and then, you know, maybe some stuff you never heard before. It just kind of comforts your soul when you can just be like, oh, wow, you know, I didn't know they released that, or I didn't know that was in the vault, you know, or whatever. So it's comforting, you know, music, you know, I say it time and time again. It's just such a healer. It really is. So.
Oh, it is. Definitely. Oh, how bad my day can be. I get home and put a record on. I forget about that day.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. You know, and what I like about music too, because you can always pick that album that cater to your mood.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it'd be a good day. In a good mood, you're going to find funky, snazzy, jazzy type record that
reflects your mood. Yeah.
You know, you feeling blue, you're going to find that album that puts you right in the pocket of how you feel. And that's another thing I love about music. You know,
the beauty.
Music is life. Music is life.
Amen. Yes.
Amen to that. Music
is so much life. I can't even imagine. Yeah. And I know there's different ways of, you know, different formats, different platforms to listen to music, but nothing beats pulling a record out your collection or CD and just putting it on, because it's just like, you know, I mean, I like to stream stuff too, you know, streaming is cool and everything, but it's like the act itself of pulling something out your collection that you know you have. You can put your mind will go back to when you got it, when you first heard it, and just pulling it out, dusting it up, and putting it on, and just laying back and just being caught up in the moments. It's just, you know, nothing could touch that. Nothing could touch that feeling.
It's the whole experience. It's
it is, you know, but it's like that's why we're here in the VC, because we connect with all this. This is why we're here.
Well, Mikey, I kind of got to disagree with you. I hate streaming.
Do you?
I know. You know, and you know, when you said ain't nothing like just going to your shelf and pulling something off. Mm-hmm. I mean, because to me, when I do that, I feel ownership of it. You know, and I feel closer to it because I feel that I went out, I paid for it, I brought it home, and I care for it. Yeah, and that's why. You know, streaming, like you said, it's out there, but really, I do stay away from it.
I hear you. You know what I use streaming for? I agree with you wholeheartedly. Streaming for me, I use for convenience and for discovery. I use it for discovery. Like, if there's an artist that I haven't heard and I'm streaming, you know, it could be Spotify or whatever. I'm like, oh, I never heard of them. Okay, you know, let me see if they got an LP or like some vinyl available. Or like for like in your car, you know, you want to stream, you know, like Sirius, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, for ownership. And you know, because when you stream, it never really belongs to you. You know how that is. So it's like you might be purchasing something from the Apple Store or whatever. You know, purchasing an MP3. Yeah, it's there today, but you better hope your hard drive don't crash, because it might be gone. You know, so but. It's got its place.
It's convenient. That's all. It's
convenient. It's got its place, but no, it'll never take the place of possessing something that's right. The time it marks the timeline of your life. You know where you were when you bought it. It's yours. You can pass it down to somebody if you want. You can't do that with streaming. I get you, brother.
Yeah.
I get it.
You know, my whole thing with that is like, when you tell these musicians, these artists to own your masters, that's how, you know, this is my masters.
Yes.
This is my master.
That's right.
So I go to my vault anytime.
Anytime. And
this
it's there.
My master recording. So that's how I feel. You know, I'm not an artist, but I feel I'm an artist, but I can go and get my master tape. You know?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That is so true. That is so true, man. Yep.
But like you said, it has its place, though. But you know, I stay away from it as much as possible because, like you say, we're trying to find a new artist or something. You want to hear this fight. So I'm guilty of that as well. But I don't go to nothing. I go straight to YouTube.
Right. Yeah, I hear you. I've discovered so many great artists on YouTube because they go based on the suggestions that, say, if I'm pulling up Diana Ross, you know, they'll pull up a new artist kind of in that vibe. I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know about her, you know. So, but YouTube is definitely good for that.
Yeah. It is too, believe it or not, because Eve don't leak me to so many different people is ridiculous. You know, Eve say, "Oh, Brother Funk, listen to this." It also out 5 or 6 more albums pop up. Goes out. The next thing you know, the man's dropping off 5 boxes. So
that's how it works.
That's how it works. It's a beautiful thing.
It is. Yeah, because we don't. It's those days. I mean, I'm so glad we still got some of the independent record stores left. But remember how we used to find out about stuff? You used to go shop at the record store. You meet your friends up there. You talk to the guy behind the desk or the counter, and that's how you found out about new stuff back then. So it's like if we didn't have these options now, you know, we might not be discovering stuff. So, but yes, just a new way of discovering new people, new albums. So. Yeah, it's great.
But it's funny you mentioned that, though, how we found out. But don't forget, too, you know, and it's a shame now because most of this stuff is all programmed. Don't forget the DJs.
Oh, yes.
Of course.
They will let you know when the new albums are coming. You know?
Yes.
Let you know. I tell you. Now, you don't have those DJs no more.
Nope.
You know,
sure don't.
Program. You know?
Yep.
Radio stations are just programmed. They got set lists of what they got to play. When DJs had the power to play what they wanted to play. Like these the record company say, all right, this is a new record from the Jackson 5, play this. And they played it. But they was also able to go off script, especially when that album dropped. That's why the albums got discovered too, is because they played the hit, but then remember those Mellow Mood nights and stuff?
Yeah.
They hear the slow songs on those same albums. You know, I never forget, like I was just talking to Eve. Eve, you might remember this when we was talking about B-side songs.
Yes.
Like when the Mary Jane Girls came out with the first album, the hit first off there was called Candyman. A Candyman. Then a song that came out that was called Boys. But we still like the boys. That had a wicked bass line to it too.
Yeah.
Here, and this song became the biggest hit off that album, but you didn't hear it to a late night Mellow Mood play, and that was all.
Yeah, and that was the DJ. That's how so many great songs broke on through. If it hadn't been for the DJ, you know, flipping the A side over and playing the B side, you know, on the radio, we might not ever have such great songs.
The DJ was like a god back in the day, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I miss those times, you know. But they're still out there, but they have less say and less input because everything's programmed. They program the same 30 songs, so
You know, you ever did this? You had a full work day. When you got up in the morning, you cut on the radio and you hear the first song, and then it comes all the way back around doing your work day. And you like,
the same song over and over and over again.
Over and over and over again. I mean, I could go to work and come home and hear Keep On Loving You by REO Speedwagon about 4 times. I love REO Speedwagon, but I'm like, man, come on, four times in 8 hours. It's like, you know,
all this music out here, you should never hear a song twice in a day.
Mm-hmm.
There's too much music out there for that.
That really is.
I just call it laziness. See this program and that's it. You know?
Yeah, it is. It's like, you know, I mean, and that's like, you know, like the local stations that fall victim to that. But you know, I'm glad there's like, you know, Pandora and Sirius out there, you know, that at least give us a little, and they have, you know, the DJs who they still share their knowledge and stuff. So I think that's great. You know, if I want to hear some dance music, I put on 54 radio, and, you know, they'll have, you know, somebody reminiscing about, you know, when Studio 54 opened, and, you know, they'll play deep cuts and things like that. I like that, you know, so like, thank God for like satellite radio. So where it gives us something different, you know, so, but but local radio, like, you know, you just like switching the knobs and just, it's just like, you know. And this is not to put that down, but, you know, because there's still some smaller radio stations who still try to, you know, set themselves apart and do something different. But there's just not that many. So,
right.
But
I got the notice again, guys. So less than 10 minutes.
What do we do?
Okay, I'm gonna rush to my last one. The Isley Brothers Showdown.
Yeah. Ow.
This album was straight up fire. I mean, wasn't a bad track on here. As you can see from the back, right there.
Yes.
Oh, it's a promo copy. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are my boys. I love the Isley Brothers, man.
Isley Brothers, you know, and this is a band that doesn't get no credit.
No.
I mean, Ernie, he's never mentioned for the guitar playing he does. You know, all other people, you know, but Jimi Hendrix played with the Isley Brothers.
I was gonna say you took the words out my mouth, because I hear Jimmy when I hear Ernie play. I hear
they played together.
Wow.
And this album is fantastic. This album, I think it came out 78, I believe.
Wow.
Bad cut on here. Showdown, Groove With You. Groove With You. I'll tell you, one of my favorites on this was Ain't Giving It No Love This Morning.
I love it. I love it. Man.
It's something else. I mean, of course, like Rockin' With Fire, Take Me to the Next Phase, Cooling Me Out.
Oh, man.
Funny, Fever. This album is phenomenal. You know, but the Isley Brothers, they always the ones that just look at the outfits.
I was gonna say they had the killer outfit. Killer, man.
It's like screaming 70s.
I'm telling you, man.
Straight up.
Between them and Earth, Wind and Fire, nobody touched the costumes. Either one of them. That's great.
And then you look at them, and it's hard to believe they started off in the late 50s.
Yeah. Wow.
Right? Yeah. They really evolved. They really evolved. You know?
And it was just three of them. It was Kelly, and Ernie. I mean, not Ronald.
Ronald.
Yeah.
My goodness, man.
Actually, the cousin.
Yeah, that's right.
Actually, the cousin.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
But Marvin and Kelly, they're both deceased now.
I know.
Ernie's still with us. Christopher. Matter of fact, Christopher's, I think, cousin lives here in Ohio.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I heard Rudolph, he's ailing a little bit. You know, he's up in age, and, you know, with age comes a lot of stuff.
Comes a lot of health issues.
Yeah. I know Kelly got a heart attack years and years ago. And Marvin died, I want to say about maybe 5, 6 years, maybe, I think. He had diabetes real bad, and he actually ended up losing both his legs before he died.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Oh, you know, they're from Cincinnati. You know, they're from Ohio.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
And got the Ohio ties, yes.
Yeah. And they moved to New York, T-Neck, New York. And that's label T-Neck. That's
T-Neck Records. Yep.
Yeah. That's so
and they had a good year last year, you know, because of Versus. You know, like that put them back on the charts for a while. That Versus, that's one of the best ones they ever did. That was a great show. But yes, they, you know, and people have forgotten about the Isley Brothers. That show, you know, that show was the talk for several months after that.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. You know, Ronald too. He was missing in action a little bit. You know, he got caught with taxes. He had to go behind bars for a minute.
Ronald.
Yeah, he had to go bars. Yeah. Gotta pay taxes.
Oh man! So he had to go incognito for a while.
Yeah.
Oh man! But his voice.
Great band, great musicians. Legend.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If I gotta say one thing, Ernie Isley, his props. They don't do it.
That's true. They should.
Yeah.
They should, because that brother on that guitar, oh my God, it's amazing.
Yeah, because he'll like say, okay, Jimi Hendrix, and then he'll skip over him because to be recognized. Really, and I might get shot in the head for saying this. He recognized before they even bring up Prince's name.
What? Wait, say it again. Say it again.
Ernie Isley should be mentioned before Prince.
Okay.
Like, okay, I give him Jimi Hendrix if you want to talk about him, but don't jump over Ernie Isley and start talking about.
Oh, right, yeah. Because I'm sure Prince was listening to Ernie Isley, you know, coming up. Yeah.
If you mention Jimi Hendrix, you gotta mention Ernie Isley.
Yeah, you do.
Whoever you want to go to, but. You just can't jump over him and then go straight to. That's true. That's true. I agree with you there. Yeah, he definitely. He's. I don't know why, but yeah, he is. He's terribly underrated. It doesn't make any sense.
All right, guys. I don't want to cut you off, but
we need to talk about RSD
before Zoom close us.
Oh yeah.
Zoom, I'm gonna get you, Zoom.
It was a pleasure. I hope we're gonna be able to do this again.
Yes.
Very, very cool.
Let's get together real soon. Talk about RSD and all that stuff.
Very soon.
Well, hey, y'all know I'm off every weekend, so it's up to y'all.
All right.
That's
we're gonna make it
fine.
happen.
So
hit me up whenever you're ready.
Hit me up. I'm off. Whatever y'all tell me, y'all off can do it. I'm ready.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So it's a date. It's a date.
Oh.
Yeah,
all right.
guys.
Let me know.
Because I love you.
Oh, I love you all. This is fun.
All right.